Good morning. I am glad to see you. Today I am going to speak about teenagers, their life and problems. We will practice speaking, reading, and do a lot of interesting things. At the beginning, I would like to tell you that teenagers are young people from 13 till 19 years old. Now let's read short poems about teenagers and their problems to see whether they are different from yours or not. There are two poems of different boys. Let's read and compare their lifestyle. Let's read the first poem. It was written by John Clark, a boy of 16 years. Well, my parents are fine, I can't complain, but there are things that they will have to explain. They can't stand my music, my clothes and my mates, and they nag me for days if I come home late. But when I say that I've grown up and need my space, they don't listen, they just make a clever face. They control me no matter how much I object. They don't understand a thing about respect. My parents are choosing who I should be. But why don't they leave the decision to me? They never forget to say what they expect. But what about friendship, trust and respect? And then they talk about my future and success. I don't listen because I couldn't care less. I upset them because I always disobey, but I hope they will be proud of me one day. I'm quite cool, my parents shouldn't complain, but there are things that I'll have to explain. I get on their nerves and I drive them mad. So now is the time to say sorry for that. Let's translate. Мої батьки добрі, я не можу скаржитися. Але є речі, які їм доведеться пояснити. Вони не можуть терпіти моєї музиці, мой одязь та моїх товаришів. І вони скаржитимуть мене днями, якщо я прийду додому пізно. Але коли я кажу, що я виріс і мені потрібен мій простір, вони не слухають. Вони просто роблять розумне обличчя. Вони контролюють мене незалежно від того, наскільки я заперечую. Вони не розуміють речі про повагу. Мої батьки вибирають, ким я повинен бути. Але чому вони не залишають мені рішення? Вони кажуть мені про те, що вони очікують. Але як щодо дружби, довіри та поваги? І тоді вони говорять про моє майбутнє та успіх. Я не слухаю, тому що більше не можу. Я засмучував їх, тому що я завжди не слухаюсь. Але я сподіваюся, що вони одного дня будуть пишатися мною. Я досить крутий, мої батьки не повинні скаржитися. Але є речі, які мені доведеться пояснити. Я доводжу їх, і я зводжу їх з розуму. Отже, зараз час попросити пробачення. You can see that relationship in this family is rather difficult. Now let's answer the questions. What problems do John's parents have with him? He always disobeys. Does John understand his own faults? Yes, he does. He says now is the time to say sorry for that. Do you consider John likes his parents? Give the examples from the poem. My parents are fine. What problems does John have with his parents? They can't stand his music, his clothes, and his mates. Tick all the problems that John mentions. Parents make their children do chores. They nag their children. Parents don't give their children any pocket money. Dads and moms control their children. Parents don't understand their children. They don't respect their children. Parents don't trust their children. They check that their children have done their homework. Mothers and fathers don't let their children decide who they should be. Parents don't like their children's music. They don't pay attention to their children. Parents punish their children for everything. And now let's read the second poem. It was written by Gary Sharp, a boy of 15 years. My friend and I go out together. We watch the football despite the weather. We shout and cheer and both agree that Tottenham are the best to see. I feel my friend is getting old. He's fat and bald and feels the cold. And when he dances, it's such a giggle. His feet don't move, but he gives a wiggle. I don't like his taste in clothes. He's hardly with it as fashion goes. but somehow I feel he is my mate. In fact, I think my friend is great. The time has come for me to admit that my friend to me is quite a hit. I wouldn't swap him for any other, apart from which he is married to my mother. Let's translate the second one. Мій друг і я вийдемо разом. Ми спостерігаємо за футболом, незважаючи на погоду. Ми кричимо і підбадьорюємо, обидва погоджуємося. Те, що Тоттенхем найкращий. Я відчуваю, що мій друг стає старшим. Він потовстішав, полисів і мерзне. А коли він танцює, це так смішно. Його ноги не рухаються, але він намагається. Мені не подобається його смак в одязі. Він навряд чи слідкує за модою. Але я точно відчуваю, що він мій товариш. Я вважаю, що він чудовий. Настав час визнати, я щаслив, що він мій друг. Я б не змінив його на будь-якого іншого. Крім того, він одружений з моєю матір'ю. Who is Gary's friend? His father. What does it mean to be good friends with your parents? To spend time together, to understand and trust each other. Let's learn a wonderful poem concerning this theme. As the baker saw the buns, as the father saw the son. Який пекар, такі булочки. Який батько, такий і син. Now I would like to analyze the text using the Fishbone Method. Dr. Kaoru Ishikawa developed the Fishbone diagram at the University of Tokyo in 1943. This method is used when we shoot to solve a problem. There is a fishbone on the blackboard. Let's try to complete it. Answer the questions and write. The main problem is that they don't have friendship, trust, and respect. What is the problem? John and his parents aren't friends. What are the causes? John always disobeys. What are the causes? Parents don't understand their son. What are the facts? Parents can't stand his music, clothes, and mates. They nag and control him. What are the facts? John comes home late. He upsets his parents. He gets on their nerves. He drives them mad. Conclusion. They quarrel all the time. How can they solve their problem? They should make friends. They should respect and trust. They should communicate with each other. They should say sorry for everything. It's really so many teens' problems. Like any citizen in Ukraine, every teenager has not only rights but duties. Of course, there are different kinds of problems. What are they? Dealing with friends, parents, teachers at school, classmates, dating, having not enough money, watching violent films and so on. Це дійсно так, підлітки мають багато проблем. Як і будь-який громадянин України, кожен підліток має не тільки права, а й обов'язки. Звичайно, існують різні проблеми. Які ж вони? Спілкування з друзями, батьками, вчителями в школі, однокласниками, знайомства, нестача грошей, перегляд жорстоких фільмів тощо. In conclusion, I would like to say the ability to solve or avoid family problems depends on children and parents. If the relationship between parents and children is based on love, mutual respect and kindness, the family will be happy. На закінчення хотілося б сказати, що вирішення сімейних проблем залежить від батьків та дітей. Якщо відносини між батьками та дітьми засновані на любові, взаємоповазі та доброті, то сім'я буде щасливою. I wish you good luck and take care of your parents and family.